final, Bubba had the spin at the end of stage one. He rebounds. Christopher Bell hits the wall really hard. Does not rebound. Denny Hamlin loose wheel. 97 laps to go.
Unreal.
Had a great race car. There were some problems on the track, but most of the things and the problems that we see in that first stage are typically pit road issues with the playoff teams. We're uber focused on those 16 drivers in that race. One of the oddest things about the race is Tyler Reddick slowing down, trying to make pit road. He was way beyond the opportunity to get to pit road. He was beyond the commitment box and all that. Ended up getting Ryan Newman spun around, which I'm sure Reddick didn't care about because he was having a hard time passing Newman. He was upset with Ryan. Kevin Harvick's coming to pit road, right, to get 4 tires under green when this happens. Other drivers around him obviously chose to avoid pit road as the lights turn red, all right, and pit road closes. Harvick either was too late to make the decision. I don't know whether he saw the light or not, but he comes down pit road, makes a pit stop. He's penalized. He goes to the back of the field for the restart. He was sitting in second place with one of his best shots to win this year, and it was over.
Just like that.
Yep, just like that.
Was it smart? Help me out there. I was assuming, and it felt like Rick Allen was assuming he would have just rolled on through, but he still makes his pit stop. Was that the move to do?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think if he rolls on through, he is able to basically just blend back onto pit road and maintain his position. The fact that you perform the pit stop, I believe, is what would incur the penalty to put you at the back.
Yeah.
I think the conversation to have here is I have a little, and this isn't a fault of NASCAR. This is just this is a reaction to learning and having this process play out, and us go, okay, is this really the best way to be doing this? I'd love to know NASCAR's opinion on should we adjust what is committed to pit road. So there's a box, an orange box, right? There's a pit road line, and the box is out there. The box is earlier, right, than the line that Harvick crosses. Right. To commit to the pit road speed line. The 24, I believe, crossed over the box, right? He committed to pit road, then goes not going to pit road.
He was able to bow out before.
He drives over the line, right? That's fine. That's not a penalty, I guess. Harvick, though, was already by the commitment box, this orange box you're not supposed to touch. And I feel like that maybe we need to look if you're beyond the box and committed to pit road, you're free and clear to go ahead and come down pit road. It's a balls and strikes kind of thing. It's not giving an advantage to this team. It's how, it just so happens that the caution comes out in this moment.
Right.
It's not manipulation or manufactured. I believe, if you're saying, okay, here's the commitment box, and now a driver is beyond the commitment box, he's committed to pit road, caution comes out, he can continue his plan to go on down pit road and do what he wants to do. Free and clear.
How far in front of the line is that box? Like, is it 50 yards? Is it how much are we talking about right
We
there?
should get it up on the screen so we can.
We should. Yeah, because then I'm going to ask you one, like, how far, how much do you give them? I think that's a pretty good idea, frankly, because Harvick wasn't trying to Harvick got screwed. He just got out straight up screwed. Yeah. Forget advantages or anything. I mean, he just got, completely hosed the way that happened, especially because the way the caution came out was him going to pit road is what started that whole chain reaction to begin with.
Yeah, I think that let me see here. Let me give me a map. So pull it up on your phone, Mike. The racetrack. Dadgummit. There it is. So
are you going to throw it up there? No. Tom Selleck is up there.
hold on, let me ask TJ. Yeah, where's your commitment box?
He may be. Are they taping? DBC?
Isn't it Tuesday?
Yeah, but they were off yesterday. He's taping.
All right, so never mind. So we'll go roll it forward. Let's see where Harvick is. Right there.
Yep.
So stop. All right, so Harvick is not at the commitment box. All right?
Mm-hmm.
But that yellow line that's drawn to the commitment box, there's this big yellow line that starts back in the middle of 3 and 4. He's under that. He's headed toward pit road. He would be unable, when the light comes on, to make a right turn and miss the commitment box.
He'd cause a wreck. He would wreck himself.
Right.
Right.
And so, in my opinion, he's in a position where he has made the choice and committed to pit road. And any other time, if this was green flag and he takes a right and drives over the box, it's a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So what NASCAR would have allowed him to do would be a penalty on any other lap. You understand me?
I do.
But him staying the course and going down pit road and coming into his stall and changing tires is a penalty. And so I feel like that it's a little muddy. It could probably be cleaned up just a little bit. There may be a way to put more information on the surface of the racetrack that would allow NASCAR, like such as lines and things and so forth, that would allow NASCAR to say, okay, look, you're at the point to where you're gonna cross over the commitment line, the box, and all those things if you abort going to pit road. So when you get to X spot and the caution comes out, you can continue your stop.
Mm-hmm.
You have enough time. You don't have before that. You have enough time if the caution comes out to avoid the commitment box, like the 24 behind Harvick does, right? The 24 Byron is far enough back to be able to turn right and avoid the commitment box. Harvick can't. And so in my mind, I have a problem with how muddy that is because, if Harvick turns right here and doesn't go down pit road, he's committed a penalty on any other lap by going under the commitment box, right?
Yeah.
And then skipping pit road. That's not legal any other time.
Right. You're just basically asking for a little bit of grace, like a grace box for lack of a better term.
I just think they should figure out a way to use what we have, but yes, have a little grace for that scenario.
Right.
And I think
I don't disagree with that. I mean, frankly, because look, it's not going to happen most of the time like that. Like, it's not going to happen. I got it. But when it does, and in this case, with so much on the line, Harvick was right in position, best position he had for a win all year long, goes and books his, next round spot.
Yep.
And that right there screwed him. I did feel bad for him.